It's the Pauper Gauntlet. Yeah, we did a Pauper Gauntlet song this year. Well, welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet Season 3, sponsored by MTGO Tickets. I'm going to play Rakdos Vampires, the people's favorite. That's not that deck. From the Pauper Cup in Seville, Spain, by Cardboard Commons. And here we go against Ormus. This is one of those beasts that are not allowed in Pauper, really. The 2-color aggro deck. But it got in through the Pauper Rogue Cup, so here it is. I want to play first. 1 creature, 4 land. Well, I'm not throwing that back. I'm sorry. 2 Canariums too, so I'm not going to play a creature until turn 3. I have to mulligan this, right? I'm a really super aggressive deck. But I do have removal, I have the lands. I'm gonna draw creatures. I'm keeping it. If you want me to do correct mulligans, please submit put mulligan instructions in your deck description web pages. You have the power, use it wisely. I can at least bolt something turn 1. For example, a Nettle Sentinel or something like that. That would be sweet. But I'm playing against something red. With adventuring gear. This is why I love the Just for Fun room. Just stuff happens. Stuff go down in the Just for Fun room. Vampiric Fury. I will have 7 cards after playing Canarium. So I will just do it. And then we have to go to work with this poor pulse tracker who will die horribly, horribly. To the bolts of the evil red deck. But it's red-green Landfall. That leaves me some openings, but surely has some bolts and stuff. This deck is credited to Domingo Moreno. And now he should play some sort of landfall beast. A slide runner. You know what? I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it until it is dead. Until it is dead so much. And I'm going to play my awesome pulse tracker. So kill that. Play pulse tracker. And that's it. That's my plan. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it will crash and burn horribly. Now I can't remove a second creature. Except with Vampiric Fury. Lots of missed adventure gear triggers there. There is a red-green landfall deck in the Gauntlet. Wow, that thing has first strike. So do I actually waste Vampiric Fury on it? That sounds super bad. So I have to play Child of Night here. And deploy the other Canarium. I can do a lot of damage with this deck. Now we have 2 vampires on the table as well. Maybe I should have tried to get Teetering Peaks twice. That's the kind of good stuff you can still put in your deck descriptions. Mulligan instructions, play tips. I will read it all before each match. If you put it all in one place, I will. Okay. Rakdos Vampires coming to town. Like Electrickery would suck. Not too keen on bump of the night. Maybe I'll put in something that affects the board that affects the board instead next turn. No land. That's a shame for Landfall deck. So he's also vulnerable to Electrickery. So I can take out both of them with Madcap skills. That's pretty sweet. Wait, I died to the first strike, but then I go Vampiric Fury. And I still get the life, and I get the damage from the pulse tracker. I am going to do it. I'll put the Madcap skills on the Child of Night so he has to block it. And then I go to town. So I take them both out and I do 4 damage. That will be the result of it. And I lose 3 cards and he loses 2 cards. Not super cool. I also gain 7 life, which may matter. Fine. They were both vampires, right? Everybody dies except Pulse Tracker. And I gain 7 life. Which could be worth a card in this match. But also could not be worth a card. Now I can actually flashback Bump of the Night as well. So Bump in the Night. So I'm gonna use it soon. You know what I'll maybe do during round 2? I might just play some decks for fun. That's cheating, isn't it? That would be unfair to the decks that I don't play. I don't feel like playing Snow Go in for an extra just because it's fun. But I would play a deck like this. Valakut Predator. And surely he doesn't want to trade here. So I can Teetering Peaks the Pulse Tracker. He's not playing fast. Ormus. Playing red-green Landfall. Goblin Warpaint. Wow, then things suddenly work out for me. I'm going places. Five, 3. Here we go. No, I don't have to attack, but I am attacking, of course. So much vampiric damage. It's sweet. He goes to 7. And now he somehow has to get the landfall trigger on my turn to block. Or put another guy out to block. Build your own hill giant with Pulse Tracker and Goblin Warpaint. We're doing it, people. We're living the vampiric dream. And of course, this all gets much easier when he can't find his land. I wonder if he has those expensive landfall dudes. The list that was submitted to the Pauper Gauntlet didn't have anything expensive. Now that guy can do a ton of damage. But I don't really care. Because I am not afraid. I am definitely attacking. So it's not gonna do you any good. He might have another creature to play for a blocker, but can he really attack here? I would be extremely happy if he did. But I have a 2-turn clock and he has at best a 6-turn clock, so of course he can't attack here. Unless he has a bolt or a blocker. And he decides to stay at home. But then his guy goes small again. So I guess we're just attacking. Oh, he has the Terramorphic Expanse. Haha. Not falling for that one. So let's bump in the night then. Now we just need the lightning bolt. And we have 4 of those. I really like raid bombardment in this deck. I feel that we should almost have had more raid bombardments, but I've played this deck now. This is the 4th, no, it's the 3rd time. And I kind of like it. Okay, Ormus. You can do a ton of damage with your Valakut Predator. Wow, so he could really have hit me for... He could have hit me for 9 last turn. But Mr. Predator is staying at home. I wonder if he has Teamer Battle Rage. It must be so tempting to do 8 damage here. But now I don't have anything. If he plays a land, sacrifice the Terramorphic Expanse, he gets +6/+6. He becomes a 14/14 and then Teamer Battle Rage for the win. That's pretty gross, actually. He found the game-winning lightning bolt, and I did not. So maybe I should have attacked just to get in the last point of damage needed to kill him with the lightning bolt. Yeah, I probably should have. This looks good for the Landfall deck. How I wish I had one of my Terminates now. I have 1 Terminate in the sideboard. I have no sideboard instructions whatsoever for this deck. Which is a problem. And now if he uses Terramorphic Expanse, I have to use my lightning bolt on his creature. If I draw one. That's a lot of triggers, people. I think we might lose this. We have Manic Vandals to bring in for the gears. Is that worth it? Altar Shape, Cobbled Wings. What the hell is that? To give creatures flying. Electrickery seems kind of useful. Blood Crazed Neonate. That guy never ever lives. For some weird reason. He has a target on his face. My God. The bolts. Isn't there an Undying Vampire? That should be in our sideboard. I don't know, maybe there isn't. There is one crazy dude in the deck here that is not a vampire. It's a Rakdos Shred Freak. He should be a vampire, but maybe there were only 5 playable vampires in Pauper. I think the good ones tend to be uncommons or rares. Or mythics. Olivia Voldaren, where are you? Okay, if you can think of any shenanigans I should do in the videos, tell me for the Pauper Gauntlet. Maybe I can do one entirely in Swedish. There's the Terminate. That will of course be pretty good. I should wait for a huge landfall effect before I do it. Otherwise he will just move the adventuring gear to the other guy and then do it. So that's my plan. Of course, Bump in the Night just wins the game. Do you have any creature that can defeat a 2/2 in combat? I don't. Well, Rakdos Shred Freak should be pretty good here too. But not game winning. What's in his hand? 4 cards. Is he playing Naya and have like Step Lynxes? It's a Plated Geopede. Can bring in the Vandals. They seem to be able to trade with any creature he has. And I'm flooding in my 18 land deck. Oh, canoes. Okay. Give me your best shot. Wow, you really never draw any lands. And I draw all the lands. But now if he draws a land, I am a goner. I'm still waiting. He should draw a land at some point. But now I have a hard time winning. Oh, it's the Lacerator. He can block the Plated Geopede. She's probably just leaving the Gnarlid at home to deal with it. There's the trigger. And we wait for the attack. We still take 6 here. Yeah. It's gonna be great. And I'm not blocking. I'm not. He could have like Apostle's Blessing or something crazy like that. If he does, he wins. But I'm not blocking because that's giving up any chance I have of winning. Oh, Winds of Westwood. Do I still win with Bump in the Night? But that is now my only out. So he could just have pumped another creature and he would have won. Just let that die and pump another creature. Oh, he has another one. No, he can't use another one. All right. That works. So close. Okay, so he's holding stuff. So I'm bringing in the Duresses, I'm bringing in Electriceries, I'm bringing in the Vandal. And I'm taking out the 2-for-1s, the Warpaint, the Madcap skills. And what else? Oh, those guys are pretty neat. And I'm taking out Bump in the Night. Because I think we have to affect the board here. Yeah, Manic Vandal is kind of questionable here, but I doubt you should all put red-green Landfall actually in your sideboard plans, because I expect a lot of that deck, especially in the Just for Fun room. Oh, well, this is what happens when you play 18 land. And apparently this is also what happens, but I'm not going to mulligan again. I am going to accept the Pulse Tracker in my team. And I'm going to start off with the possibility to kill something with Electricery. Which is probably not correct. And what would that something be? There is no 1-drop in red-green. Okay, it's all on you, Pulse Tracker. You are the man. We put our faith in you. This is not going to end well, people. I have a bad feeling. He can't play a 2-2 now. He plays a 1-1. And as I have the other Electricer, I'm not going to get greedy here. I'm just going to kill him. Kill him dead. And now I have a 10-turn clock with my Pulse Tracker. Woohoo! Okay. Pulse Tracker attacks. Yeah, that hurt, didn't it? And now we have Blood Crazed Neonate, who just has to attack because he's so crazy and violent. Azam. And I am returning my Swamp to my hand. Träsket hoppar upp i handen, förstår ni? Alright, so now if he plays the 2-2, I can do Nightbird's Clutches. Oh, he's going Bolt, 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 my little guys. Gut shot! That sucks. And it hurts. And it makes me sad. Okay, we're back to the 10-turn clock. And Pulse Tracker just keeps working. Maybe some... God, I hope he didn't bring in Electricery. We would suffer from that. Oh, wow. With Nightburst Clutches we can get 8 damage in. But how do we get more than that in? That's a pretty big question. Grazing Gladeheart. Oh, sweet lord. How do we deal with that? Well, I guess we just have to keep working. Even though it's fairly hopeless. Maybe taking out madcap skills and stuff really gave us no chance of winning. But that's why we need sideboard plans. I don't have to make these decisions on the fly. Because there's a lot of decks in the Pauper Gauntlet. Alright. Gonna take so much damage. Jesus, Gladeheart. Pretty powerful. I brought in the Terminate as well. I think I did. And the rest then for the off chance that I could get some nice effect out of that. Of course, the rest is generally only good in the starting hand to get things like Gutshot out of his hand. But that's too late for that. So we keep doing it. Or do we actually keep it in the graveyard to prevent him doing a fat attack? So we can land more damage. I don't know. I must not give up. I must still have hope. But he has 4 cards in his hand. His creatures are far superior to mine. And I have an Electricker that doesn't work. So good luck with that, Dan. Alright. Let's stay positive. He's soon back to 20 life. We have nice burst clutches in the graveyard. We must not forget about that. There's the flying guy. So we can start working with him. Yeah, he looks a lot better than Shred Freak actually. Okay. I could be dead. Just snap those expanses, play a Wines of Westwood and Teamer Battle Rage. That's 20 damage. But I am at 21. So do we do the big hit here just to get out of reach? No, we'll wait 1 turn as we draw a creature. And then try to do it next turn. We brought in Electricker for Slide Runner and GOP. That is 8 creatures and 2 cards of mine. That must be reasonable. Okay, we're attacking next turn. But that will just merely keep us alive. So the 10 damage we're gonna do to him, they don't matter at all. Let's do it anyway. Terminate is pretty sweet. Okay, I was calculating wrong. You can only get +1/+1. So we do the nice burst clutches. Just to gain the life. Pretty much. We are not in immediate danger as I thought for a second there in my confused state. And he's at 22 life pretty much. And gaining life all the time. Okay, so now that guy can still block. So do I want to gain life anyway? No. don't. I'm gonna swing just with the... And then I can terminate him next turn. But I have to terminate the life gain creature, right? And then he has to sacrifice his Terramorphic Expanses just to get the life while he can. I think. So maybe there's a little hope. No, he's not gonna do that. Sigh. Never gets any easier. So now I'm doing no damage. And I can't profitably attack. Well, we can't have him gaining life. Then there's just no way for us to win. Yeah, his hand is just filled with Vines of Westwood. So we're back to interloping. If I attack and he cracks just one land, then I can Electricity him, but he has 2 lands. So that doesn't work. Yeah, Electricity wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Or maybe it was. But Geopede can easily get around that. And Manic Vandal proves a disability as well. I wonder how much I can actually blame on the lack of sideboard plans. I think I have to hold him in my hand. Slide Runner. There will come one huge attack. The rest would be a sweet draw here. It's another Pulse Tracker. And now it's just a Slaughterfest if I attack. Do I have to get rid of a land for him so he can't boost these guys as much? Force him to crack a land here so he can't go off the Temur Battle Rage thing. I'm gonna do it. Just take one land off the table. Because they do add up. He's getting really short on time. Very short on time. So I think that was correct. And maybe I just have to play the Vandal to have a blocker. What if he starts attacking now? I'm gonna do some trading. Yeah, I'm gonna double block the Snap-in Gnarlid. with the Child of Night and the Lacerator, of course. Here they come. Okay, we have some blocking to do. Kill him. Kill him. Take 5, 8 damage. And he flips and he does another 7. So I will be at 1 with Temur Battle Rage, right? This will be 5-5, this will be 3-3, he will be 10-10. Oh, if he has... If he has a Vines of Westwood and a Battle Rage, I am dead. But then another blocker doesn't help, because he does 5, 9, 18. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. He needs to have both cards to win. Of course, Battle Rage saves the Gnarlid and gives it, yeah. So I don't get any life. And how much damage do I take then? Double Battle Rage, pretty neat. Well, I think the rest was the right card to include. And now I'm dead. I think, yes. Well, thank you for watching. It is double elimination in the first 2 rounds, so Rakdos Vampires has another chance.